But I'm actually sitting there being like, wow, this sounds like really sick. Like, I'm enjoying this. I want more of that feeling back. Okay, so I finally got my driver's license. I'm 22 years old. I hadn't got it for the longest time. Some of you might know the story, some of you might not. I was supposed to get in South Africa just before I moved to Canada when I was like 18. And then testing center shut down for COVID, which sucked. So I couldn't get my learners before I moved to Canada. So when I moved to Canada just before I turned 19, I had to start the whole process over again, which I did. And I got my learners, but then you have to wait a year to get your license. So I'd have been like 20 by the time I could actually get my license, instead of just being able to convert from my South African license, which was super annoying. But then I started moving around a lot, so I had a test booked, but then I moved cities, so I had to rebook the test, and then I moved again, rebooked the test, and I failed it once, and then I took one recently, like 6 weeks ago, and I took one a couple days ago, and I finally passed this one, so super happy that is finally done and dusted, and I have my driver's license, and now I just want to buy a car so bad. I'm probably gonna hold off for a little bit, but I got a couple that I've been looking at that look really nice, and I just want to get them. But anyway, super stoked about that. It's been a long time coming. It's also just embarrassing, you know, when I'm like 22, and like all my friends are driving, and I'm not driving. Don't even have my license, you know. So it was just something that was kind of weighing on my shoulders for the last couple of years, and yeah, I'm just super excited that I finally got it. I was super stoked when my dad was with me, and he could just tell how happy I was. But yeah, that's part one of this video. Part two of this video is I want to work with bigger artists. As you can tell, this video is just a bit of a ramble jamble thing. But I was sitting here like, what do I want to make this video about? Because I'm filming this video a bit late actually. I normally film it on Mondays, but I'm filming it on Thursday because I took a trip to go do my license near where my dad lives, which is a bit further away. Blah blah blah. But yeah, I want to work with bigger artists. I've started a new kind of system to reach out to bigger artists now, and just say like, hey, I'll make, you know, a custom instrumental or beat for you for free, and then I shoot them a couple of my reels that are in a similar style and niche to them. If you follow my Instagram, you know I've started posting like a ton of reels now. How many do I post? Like 10 a week, maybe a bit more. So it's almost like 2 a day, like posting almost 2 reels a day, and it's about to be more even because I've just created like a little extra content schedule for just more content, which I'm going to be doing on Mondays and Fridays, filming and editing on Mondays and Fridays. But yeah, as of right now, I'm posting 10, so that's my strategy right now, which I've just started doing to get people who are bigger, because I love working with the artists that I work with, but it's hard, you know, being an engineer and producer is hard to grow, especially if you don't know certain people, or if you're not in certain communities or like certain cities, it's difficult. So yeah, one thing I really want to do is focus on approaching bigger artists, and you know, a lot of them won't reply, which is totally fine, but some of them do, and I actually just made one today for someone who is pretty dope. Adam Rap, shout out. I just sent him the beat as well about an hour ago, so we'll see if he likes it and wants to use it. But yeah, because as much as music and production engineering is my job, I have to remember why I got into it in the first place, right? Which is because I love music, and I love contributing to others' music as well as making my own music. But yeah, especially that contributing to other people's music, I love just having a hand in either the production or the engineering or both. And when I do that with artists who are more established or more successful or just bigger, have big audiences, that impact that I'm making feels bigger, because it is bigger, and that makes me feel better about the work that I'm doing. So, and I haven't really worked with anyone like big yet, so yeah, we're trying to get there, man. We're trying to get there. Keeping up the content grind, just showcasing what I can do, reaching out to bigger people, and I'm sure it'll happen. I'm just getting a little impatient now, I think. And it's not that I don't enjoy working with the artists I work with currently, because a lot of them are actually really talented, and I do. And then on the other side, there are some that are not that talented or that I don't really enjoy working with. But a job's a job, you know. You're not gonna love 100% of the projects that you take on, but it's really important that you still take them on, and you get paid for your work. So, but yeah, I think I'm just trying to get more of those projects that really feel inspiring when I'm working on them. You know, like when I'm making a custom beat or I'm mixing someone's vocals. When I'm actually sitting there being like, wow, this sounds like really sick. Like, I'm enjoying this. I want more of that feeling back for my paid work. So, yeah, little ramble right here. Got my license, stoked about it, and I want to work with more established artists. And I have a little plan to reach out to them and also keep up the content grind and adding more content even now to my content schedule. I just said content a lot of times, but yeah, that's the plan, guys. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video.